Is Nicki Minaj quietly ending her marriage? The internet is jumping to conclusions as we might be hearing that Kenneth Petty might have moved out, or if Nicki MAGA Minaj is taking over. We get to the latest if Nicki Minaj ending her marriage as we get viral started right here, right now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Viral. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Ladies and Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of Viral. I'm your host, as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on Viral. We talk about rapper Nicki Minaj and now MAGA supporter Nicki Minaj. Now they're saying reports that she is quietly ending her marriage. At the new report states that her estranged husband Kenneth Petty has been listed in New York in his house rather than in L.A. And he's a registered sex ex offender. So we getting all that. But first thing first, join in the conversation using the hashtag viral here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend. Call a friend. Hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Here on Viral, we talk about Nicki Minaj. And I mean Nicki Minaj. What's going on with Nicki Minaj quietly ending her marriage? Let's get the latest on our very own Bob Evans. Bob, take it away.
Something isn't adding up in Nicki Minaj's marriage, and fans are starting to notice, because after years of standing by her husband, Kenneth Petty, new reports are raising serious questions about what's really going on behind the scenes. It all started when Petty was reportedly listed at a different address in New York, not the home he shares with Nicki in California. And just like that, the internet ran with it. Are they living separately? Is the marriage falling apart? Or is this being blown way out of proportion? Now remember, this relationship has always been under pressure. From legal issues to constant public criticism, Nicki has defended her husband every step of the way. But lately, fans have noticed something different. Fewer public appearances, less interaction, and now a possible change in living situation. Still, let's be clear. There is no confirmed divorce, no official statement, no paperwork filed. So right now, this is all speculation.
Thank you, Bob, for that informative insight. Bob Evans, one of the best in the business. We getting more reports on Nicki Minaj, and hopefully she hasn't said that, but Nicki Minaj has been a defender of her marriage. She doesn't like people trying to say stuff out of pocket about her marriage to Kenneth Petty. And Kenneth Petty also defending Nicki Minaj. Now we're hearing reports that the two may not no longer be together. They shared one kid together, and this was Papa Bear. But things have gone under screen at the Nicki Minaj recently announced a couple months ago that she has supported Donald Trump in his movement, in his MAGA movement, and now the whole world's turning against her. So we kind of seen that going on. Well, let's hear what you people had to say. Is Nicki Minaj quietly ending her marriage, quietly getting a divorce? We'll see what you people had to say.
Well. Sakana! I know y'all seen what I seen. Ooh, did she finally wake up? So I'm scrolling on the X app. And I come across DJ Vlad's page. I make a sudden stop because I see a picture of Kenneth Petty, an 800-foot square ran-down house out of New York. And then I see Nicki Minaj's house. As I proceed to read the caption, it looks like he's now registered to this 800-foot square house. Now, word on the curb allegedly is that 800 square foot house was his old grandmother's house. And also allegedly, apparently that's the same house where he committed those heinous, disgusting crimes against Jennifer Ho. Ooh. But the answer remains, why are you now registered to your grandmother's house when you have an old wife? The streets are saying Nicki Minaj finally got rid of him. Oh. Did you finally get tired of him buying all them niggas and queens whatever they want? Ooh. Did you finally get tired of him putting his hands on you? Or are you tired of being high as a fucking kite? The people want to know, love. Typically, we would have got a Chucky meme by now. I thought we would have especially got one, especially since, Meg and Clay fell out, but I don't know. This time we didn't get a Chucky meme. Is this true? I thought you were better than everyone because you still have your husband. Not like he had a choice anyways, but you still had your husband, love. And then also allegedly, he got a girl pregnant. It don't really pay to be nasty. As you can tell by now, you could be the baddest bitch in the world. That's not gonna keep a nigga love. A nigga gonna be a nigga. And the quicker y'all realize that, the better off y'all will be. Now, of course, she sent that bald-head scallywag Trasher K to try to distract and say, oh, no, I never said that, but, we'll be waiting for you. We, the people, want to know. I mean, you might be able to get your legacy back. I mean, you've ruined it terribly by even just marrying that fool. And why you bought your own ring and all that, I don't know. But he has caused you a lot of problems, love. She'll probably take him back now that, it's now in the public eye. So be prepared for her to post with him very shortly. If she haven't already. I don't know. I ain't been on Instagram. But, or any place else. But, yeah. We'll be waiting. We'll see. Who you bars is the strongest people I know. I ain't fighting for that. That's too much. I'm sorry. I can't defend those ex-offender. I can't. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a whole career. And that lady don't even know half of y'all the way y'all be fighting for y'all. Mine know me. My fave knows me, and she loves me dearly. Y'all, I feel bad for some of y'all. No, I don't. Jump in traffic. I was gonna wait. Well, those deranged Barbie dolls are now attacking Vlad for, coming out with some receipts. So, we would have to just stay tuned, see what's really up. There you laugh.
Word around town is that Nicki Minaj left her husband, Kenneth Petty. They're saying that he cheated on her and got a woman pregnant. And according to the sex offenders registry, he no longer lives in their Hidden Hills home. He's in Queens somewhere. This is all rumored except for the new address. That's verified. But everything else, we don't know. Nothing has been confirmed. Neither Nicki nor Kenneth has said anything. I don't think Kenny is allowed to have social media, so we probably won't hear much from him. And as for Nicki, you have social media access. So, maybe drop us a little breadcrumb. Tell us if it's true or if it's not true. Maybe drop a little freestyle. Nicki back on the prowl, single again. Maybe an interview, something. Something I need to know. It's always something with these rap girls and their husbands. And who is the baby mother? I want to see what she looks like. If you're going to cheat on your wife, at least have enough decency to not get the girl pregnant. That's just common courtesy. It's bad enough you not using condoms. How does everybody feel about this alleged breakup? Are we happy? Are we sad? Are we indifferent? Are we going through the motions right along with Nicki? Do you feel like you got a divorce too? Let me know in the comments.
This divorce might be for real. Nicki Minaj recently took to her Twitter to show love to her fans following news that she might be breaking up with her husband. Although Kenneth Petty's address on his registry has been updated to a home in Queens, headlines circulating that he possibly got a woman pregnant, Nicki is showing love to the Barbs instead of protecting and defending her husband. So, typically if there was a fake headline or if there was something slanderous against Nicki's husband, she might post a photo of them together, might post a status saying how she loves her hubby so much, but instead of her showing love to her husband or seemingly defending him, he actually hopped online to show love to her fans, amid a lot of them saying that they were happy that this split might be happening. This breakup is true, and if this really is happening, I found it super interesting that instead of coming online trying to get sympathy, instead of trying to get people on her side, Nicki is playing it subtle and sticking to business as usual. Just want to know what's going on. On the other side of the field, we got a girl going off on her dude on IG, crying on stage on Broadway, and then we got Nicki seemingly breaking up with her husband but keeping a low profile. I'm curious to know what y'all think regarding this, and if y'all feel like this rumor surrounding Nicki Minaj dumping her husband and sending him back to Queens is true or fake. Let me know down in the comments, you guys. Peace.
Is it about to be a hot girl summer? Is this drop your nigga season? Allegedly, word on the street is that Nicki Minaj dumped her boyfriend, Kenneth Petty. And we know you a petty nigga. Or her husband, correct me if I'm wrong. They said there's rumors that he got another chick pregnant and Nicki found out. She done with it. She don't want him no more. Now we know he a petty offender, right? They have to list their address to the registry. People notice this house, this address is different from that big mansion. They say he live in Jamaican Queens by himself in an 800-foot square house. I don't really care about all that shit. If he got his own thing, he got his own crib. Now what if all this is just cap? Because I'm gonna go both ways. What if this like a family member house? What if he have family in Jamaica Queens? What if he listed this because he don't want y'all to know their address or where they at? I don't know. What if this whole dump is just a rumor? Because Vlad is the one who dropped this information. And I don't know if him and Nicki Minaj have a vendetta against each other, if it's smoke there, if it's beef. Now sometimes his information do be valid. Sometimes his information, he put a little twist on it. Or trying to make a storyline and tarnish a black queen with a family. And then you got people that say he the feds. So how else he getting the information? Now no matter what y'all say about Nicki, man, if this her husband or boyfriend or whoever she like, this is her, her child's father, hey, that's y'all icon. If that's what she like, that's what she like, no matter what he did. Because y'all still going to accept her, y'all still going to listen to her music. She ain't do it. He just fuck with a nigga who did it. All this is allegedly. Until this is confirmed that, yeah, she really did leave him and he really did have a baby on her, I'll let y'all know. Y'all will see. Stay tuned.
Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty have separated. Do I believe that to be true? No, but let's see. So people are speculating that Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty have called it quits because his address on the sex offender registry has been updated to Jamaica, Queens, okay? And this is the home that is registered. Now, first of all, maybe there is a reason why the address was updated. Maybe she's trying to clear herself from something, you know what I'm saying? Second of all, they're saying that he cheated on her and got another woman pregnant. Who is the woman and why would he do that? It's Nicki Minaj, for God's sakes. But you know what? Men do stupid things. They have done dumber things for less. So I'm not even going to rule that one out. But I just don't think that they are separated. I seen this on Vlad TV, and you can't really trust him. And then I saw it all over X, and I'm like, where did y'all get this from? Because Nicki Minaj didn't confirm nothing. The last thing I saw was that she posted about Trump. Either way, I thought that they loved each other very much, so I hope all is well in their home. But I'll keep you guys updated if I hear anything else.
Oop, allegedly. Nicki Minaj's husband got another woman pregnant, so she kicked him out, and they're divorcing. So the husband of this foreign-born ableist actor got another woman pregnant. This is Wednesday, March 25th of 2026, when a blind animal reported on it. They said he has been living out of cheap hotels before he eventually moved back to his hometown in Queens, New York. The relationship is finished. And as you guys know, she risks everything to be with this man. The embarrassment, her career, everything. People don't know why she got with him anyway, because he had such a past. But he turns around and get another woman pregnant, allegedly. And that's one thing she cannot forgive. Especially after batting for him through her whole career and everything. They also saying this being the same account that exposed Clay for cheating 3 months ago before it came out. And it said the husband of the former A-list rapper got another woman pregnant. So yeah, Crazy Days and Nights have been right about few things. So this is not the only site that's talking about it. Other sites are talking about it. They said now while the timeline saying Nicki left Kenneth because he had a baby with another woman. Why would he do that? Allegedly. But she has to move on.
Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty have split allegedly. Child, everybody is breaking up. I kind of already seen this one coming because I told y'all last year when she was going through this spiral that they got some stuff going on. But allegedly, it word on the curb, because I don't need no smoke from Miss Minaj. Baby, they said that Kenneth and her, she done kicked him out the house. They said that she done found out the nigga is cheating, right? She ain't been going on tour and going nowhere and stuff, so she been at the house a lot. And then, word on the curb, allegedly, he done got the side piece pregnated. They say it's a whole baby out here floating around somewhere. But baby, they said, Nicki said, hell no, you got to go. That's what they said. They said Nicki done kicked them out. Now, we don't know how true that is, and we don't know, but this is word on the curb. And also word on the curb, he is putting his hands on her. I told y'all that too, because that's why she been spiraling out of control. She been going through some things over there in that goddamn house. But y'all tell me what y'all think about this up in the comments, baby. I wish everybody the best. It's just so merch. It's so merch.
You people didn't hold back one bit. You people let it be known that Nicki Minaj is out of her mind, out of her league. And some of you people think good riddance. And some of you people are wishing karma on Nicki Minaj on what she get for joining Trump. And now she's getting what's coming to her. This is just a whole story, a can of worms that we're getting here on Viral. So we're going to keep an eye on this as we always do in Nicki Minaj's story. We've been keeping an eye on her since she joined MAGA and everything else. She's been doing crazy. But hey, this is Nicki Minaj is her best, I guess. All right. Thank you all for watching this edition of Viral. I've been your host, Kendra Dix, saying so long. We'll see you next time for another edition of Viral.